Hello there. Today we are assembling the ProCut 1200 plasma cutting table. We'll guide you through safely removing the table base, attaching the legs, connecting the wiring, assembling the main components, and installing a plasma cutting machine including the plasma torch. First, let's make sure you have all the items you'll need before starting. Included: tools, Allen key, table power source. Recommended: forklift truck or crane, hammer, chisel, crowbar, screwdriver set, power screwdriver, Allen key set, 90-degree set square, spirit level, thread seal, zip ties. Let's start by opening the wooden crate the table is delivered in. Use your chisel and hammer to carefully chip away the wooden lid as shown. Continue until the top is loosened. If you are using a forklift, as in this video, remove a side panel first so the forks can slide under the table base. Once that's done, cut away the safety film to reveal all components. Remove bubble wrap and protective film, keeping track of everything. Here we are showing the tools included, which will help with the assembly. Check all contents to ensure everything is accounted for. Legs, monitor, monitor arm box, monitor stand with emergency stop, control box, tracks, tools, table power cable and the manual. As demonstrated here, there are corner hooks in each of the corners for crane attachment. In this video, we will be using a forklift. We will be sliding the forks under the table and lifting carefully, removing the box from underneath. Keep the track and protective film on to preserve grease. Only remove these at the end to maximize durability. Organize the legs ready for attachment. Place the legs on the floor. The forklift should be positioned carefully so that the forks slide fully underneath the base of the table. Once in place, lift slowly and steadily, being mindful of the bubble wrap around the table and ensuring it does not catch or snag. Then gently pull the table clear of the crate, allowing the outer box to be removed from underneath. Position the table at a comfortable height for assembly. Using an electric or manual screwdriver, remove the screws from each leg. There are 4 long screws on the top row and 4 short screws on the bottom, 8 in total. Keep them with the washers. Align the illustrated stickers on the legs with the corresponding markings underneath the table. Attach the legs using all provided screws. Ensure the roller wheels at the bottom are fully retracted to avoid imbalance when lowering the table. Underneath the table, you'll see 2 pipes. These need to be sealed using the provided tape or sealant to ensure a secure fit. Carefully attach the pipes by screwing them in their designated positions and tighten them firmly. Once the pipes are in place, lower the table to the floor and lock the wheels to provide a stable and secure foundation. This adjustment will also assist when leveling the table using a spirit level. Now for the table tracks. Begin by unscrewing the track protectors on each side of the table, removing the 6 screws per side and keeping them safe for reinstallation. Once the protector rails have been taken off, carefully position the metal tracks into the designated grooves along the table surface. Make sure they are properly aligned and seated evenly, ensuring a snug and secure fit within the channels. After confirming everything is correctly positioned, reattach the protector rails and fasten them back into place using the original screws, tightening them firmly to secure the assembly. Time to attach the control box panel to leg B. Attach it like this. Unscrew the screws on the right side of leg B. Attach the panel in the position shown. Get the controller box out of its packaging and move into place. Remove the 3 screws on the top of the controller box. Take out the screws on the leg below the panel. Attach the box to leg B first. Then secure the top screws. Unpack the wires for the controller box. Attach the power box to leg C, securing with the 4 small screws in the designated holes. Connect all numbered cables to the corresponding connectors on the controller box. They are all clearly labeled. We connected cables 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Unpack the monitor arm box and attach the base piece to the controller box panel. Slide in monitor arm piece A and secure with the screw. Attach piece B to the assembly and tighten. Then screw the small screws on the piece with a flathead screwdriver. Remove the monitor from its sleeve and lay it flat. Check that the aerials are properly installed. Remove the 4 screws on the back and attach the monitor stand with emergency brake, aligning the 4 holes and the X-shaped support piece. Tighten securely. Slide the monitor onto monitor arm piece B and lock it in place by tightening the top screw. Test for smooth motion and adjust if necessary. Get out the 2 USBs, one in black and one in orange. Insert the black and orange monitor USBs into the top ports, black in the left port, orange in the right port. Now we will be organizing the monitor cables. Release the cable tie and let them hang down the monitor arm, as we will tidy this up later on. Get the yellow wire with the red tip at the ready. We will be screwing this into the back of the monitor like this, to the right of the monitor stand. Adjust the monitor arm for smooth movement. Tipping back the monitor, put the Ethernet cable into its slot underneath the monitor. We can now return the monitor to its original position. On the monitor arm undercarriage, unscrew the panel and route the cables along the arm. Reattach the panel, leaving enough slack for movement. Connect the Ethernet cable to the controller box, then attach the remaining numbered cables. Use the green cloth to carefully gather and tidy the cables, ensuring they are neatly aligned and free from twists or tangles. Once the cables are arranged correctly, use the sliding panel to secure them into the arm housing, making sure they sit comfortably within the channel. Slide the panel back into place to enclose the cables fully, keeping them protected, organized, and out of the way during operation. You can start to remove the film from the gantry. Unwrap the torch height control and get ready for assembly. Position the torch module into its designated mounting point, making sure it is properly aligned with the fixing holes. Remove the 4 screws first, then reinsert them and tighten them firmly and evenly. Once secured, connect the top cable to its corresponding port, ensuring it is fully seated for a reliable connection. Start to remove most of the track slats to allow better access for the torch cable plan to run through it. This should take a few minutes. Unpack the TM125 plasma torch, unravel the cable, and start the process to feed it through the track. Once through the track, slot it into the holster on the track guide and tighten in place. Ensure the cable is flexible, not too taut, and fully within the track, especially around corners. Similarly, feed the red-tipped THC cable along the torch path. Begin to restore the track pieces. Tidy cables around the controller box with the green sheath and use zip ties for neatness. Attach the ground clamp part to leg D using the 3 screws, like demonstrated. Now is the time to connect up your plasma cutting machine. We are going to be using the Jasic EP100 with the included JIT0 FUA trolley. Set up your machine. Connect the torch to the machine and attach the machine to the table as labeled. Tidy cables with zip ties. Attach the ground clamp to the machine. Insert the required consumables into the torch head, ensuring components such as the electrode and nozzle are fitted in the correct order and seated properly. Once installed, reattach the torch cap and tighten it securely by hand. For further details on consumables and configuration, please refer to the user manual. This is where you would use a 90-degree set square, ensuring that the plasma torch is mounted perfectly square. Connect the red end THC cable to the shield cup as shown. Tidy the cable with zip ties. You can remove all protective grease paper from the machine now. Power on your plasma cutting machine, the controller box, and then the monitor. Remove the protective film from the screen. The monitor will begin to initialize and display the main interface. From here, you can navigate through the on-screen settings to configure your cutting or welding parameters as required. Adjust the settings to suit your application, following the guidance provided in the manual for recommended configurations and material settings. Once set up, your ProCut 1200 plasma cutting table is ready for operation. This completes the assembly of the ProCut 1200 plasma cutting table. Thank you for watching. For further support or technical guidance, please refer to the manual or contact our team directly.